Japanese art covers a wide range of art styles including ancient pottery, sculpture, ink painting and calligraphy, kirigami, origami, dorodango, and more recently manga, and along with a bunch of other types of works of art. It has a long history ranging from beginnings of human habitation in Japan to modern present. The first group of art comes from the Jomon art period. The first settlers of Japan, the Jomon people, named for cord markings that decorate the surfaces of their clay vessels, were nomadic hunter-gatherers who later practiced organizing farm and built cities with populations of hundreds, if not thousands. They built simple houses out of wood and thatch set into shallow earthen pits to provide warmth from soil. They crafted lavishly decorated pottery storage vessels, clay figurines called dogu, and crystal jewels. The next time period was the Yayoi art period, where there were a wave of immigrants coming from neighboring lands called the Yayoi people. These people arriving in Japan around 350 BC brought their knowledge of wetland rice cultivation, the manufacture of copper weapons and bronze bells also known as dodaku, and wheel-thrown kiln-filed ceramics. Kofu art is the third stage in Japanese prehistory. The Kofu period represents the modification of Yayoi culture, attributable either to internal development or external force. The period is named for the large number of Kofu metallithic tombs created during the time period. In this period, diverse groups of people formed political alliances into a nation. Typical artifacts are bronze mirrors, symbols of political alliances, and clay sculptures called kanawa, which were taken outside of tombs. The Heian art is one of the later periods of prehistory, and in reaction to the wealth and power of organized Buddhism, Nara, the priest Kukai, journeyed to China to study Shingon, a form of Buddhism, which he introduced into Japan in 806. At the core of Shingon worship are mandalas, the diagrams of the spiritual universe, which then began to influence temple design. Japanese Buddhist architecture also adopted the stupa, originally an Indian architectural form in its Chinese-style pagoda. The temples erected from its new sect were built in the mountains, far away from the court and laity in the capital. The irregular topography of these sites forced Japanese architects to rethink the problems of the temple construction, and in doing so, to choose more indigenous elements of design. Cappers bark roofs replaced the ceramic tile, wood planks were used instead of earthen floors, and separate worship areas for the laity were added in front of the main sanctuary. These time periods were the most significant art periods of the prehistory of China's art culture.